Not so long ago, they were being applauded every evening for their life-saving efforts. Now frontline workers at the La Paz hospital, like others in Madrid, are staging lunchtime strikes. With COVID-19 cases and deaths on the rise again, they're exhausted.
I'm
here to represent my colleagues and our battle for better working conditions, for our rights, our salaries, our hours, to be able to have a work-life balance, to be able to spend time with our families.
Since last Friday, almost 5 million people in and around Madrid have in theory been under new restrictions. But fines for travelling outside the area, other than for an essential reason such as work, study or visiting a doctor, are on hold until a legal challenge is heard. In Britain, the opposition Labour Party is questioning local restrictions in parts of northern England, pointing out that 19 out of 20 areas under restrictions for 2 months had reported rising infection rates.
The Prime Minister really needs to understand that local communities are angry and frustrated. So will he level with the people of Bury, Burnley and Bolton and tell them what does he actually think the problem is here?
From Friday, pubs and restaurants across central Scotland have to close for 16 days, with the new 6 p.m. curfew elsewhere. Together with the Scotland-wide ban on visiting other households, these add up to the toughest measures anywhere in the UK.
The reason we are not closing indoor hospitality completely is that we know the benefits in terms of reducing loneliness and isolation, of giving people, particularly those who live alone, somewhere they can meet a friend for a coffee and a chat.
But in Belgium, they are shutting down all bars and cafes in the capital Brussels from Thursday after a spike in infections.
I understand why. But I think it's a bit long for a month to not have alcohol served. So it's a bit sad, yeah. For students at least.
Meanwhile, in Italy, wearing a mask outdoors is being made compulsory. The national infection rate's actually among Europe's lowest, but the country's recorded its highest daily increase in new cases since the peak in April. Across Europe, governments face a challenge: how to prevent the health sector from being overwhelmed again while trying not to shut down completely. Nadim, Al Jazeera.